Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we always talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today is Tuesday and I am doing the extraordinarily average tag. Stay tuned. And remember, before we get started, give this video a thumbs up if you feel like it. I hope you feel like it because it's that kind of day. So this is an original tag created by David Wiley. I will link David's channel listed below. I was kindly tagged by my friend Gareth over at his channel, Books, Songs, and Other Magic. I will leave his channel linked down below as well. Be sure to check him out. Give him a peek, a like, and a subscribe. So this is actually a pretty cool tag. I might get emotional at one of these questions, but we'll see. I kind of just looked them over and had an idea, and then I started welling up, and you know how that goes. MJ gets emotional. I can't help it. I'm a Pisces. Comment down below. Let me know what your sign is. All right. Prompt number 1. What is a book that is viewed as average, but you felt was extraordinary? That's pretty easy for me. This is a book that helped me jump back into reading after having a slump for so many years. And this is Beasts of Extraordinary Circumstance. I've talked about this book multiple times on my channel. This is by Ruth Emmy Lang. This is a fantastic story that has a little bit to do with a little magical realism, and it is just, it's like a hug. I don't know what else to say. It is just so good. Shall I read it to you? Do you want to hear about it? Okay, I'm going to read it to you. Orphaned and raised by wolves, and the proud owner of a horned pig named Merlin, Waylon Gray knew he wasn't like other people. But when he single-handedly stopped that tornado on a stormy Christmas day in Oklahoma, he realized just how different he actually was. The tornado was the first of many strange events that seemed to follow Waylon from town to town, although he doesn't like to take credit. As amazing as these powers may appear, they tend to manifest themselves at inappropriate times and places. From weak storms to trees that appear to grow overnight, Waylon's unique abilities are a curiosity at best, and at worst a danger to himself and the woman he loves. But Mary doesn't care. Since Waylon saved her from an angry wolf on her 11th birthday, she's known that a relationship with him isn't without its risks. But as anyone who's met Waylon will tell you, once he wanders into your life, you wish he'd never leave. It is a delight, and I think I'm going to reread this year sometime. It's just good. When did I read this? I want to say 2017 this came out. So I'm going to say 2018 I probably read it. Like December, January, February, something like that. Somewhere in there. I knew it was cold, it was winter. It's just one of those books you want to snuggle up with. So that is my extraordinary book. Prompt number 2. Who's an author that is viewed as average, but you felt was extraordinary? So when we're talking was extraordinary, we're talking past tense, not present tense. I mean, only because this is fresh in my head. Douglas Adams, I think completely underrated. Reread this a couple months ago. It's absolutely fantastic. It's just like I remembered it when I was a kid. I'd say he's underrated. Do you think that? I think a lot of people need to know that this is out in the universe. I think people just forget. Okay. So that's going to be my answer to that. What is a TV show or movie that is considered average, but you felt was extraordinary? I'm going to go one step further, and it's probably a TV show that you've never heard of. And this is Homicide: Life on the Street. Homicide: Life on the Street was, to me, in my college years, everything. I watched this show religiously. I taped all of the episodes on VHS. I went to, my brother lived outside of Baltimore, and it's filmed in Baltimore. So when we would go into Baltimore, we would make sure like we would go see the tavern and we would go to all of the spots. And one year I actually went to, it was a fundraiser called Homicide Live. And it was a lot of the actors doing skits and different scenes and musical interludes and just the cast having fun, and it was for charity. It was a little bit more of a pricier event, I'd say, for back in the day. But like I said, it all went back into the arts. And it was such a small theater, and I felt like I was just on cloud nine. And the two characters that I knew were hooking up in real life, I saw them kiss, and I'm like, I knew it. But Homicide Life on the Street basically is I have to check to see if it's a book. Pause. Okay, so the series is based on a book, and for being such a super fan of the show, I never read the book, so I'm going to make a promise to read the book this year. And the book is based on Homicide: A Year on the Killing Streets by David Simon. Let's see. And Amazon does have it, and it is from 2006. 2006? That does not seem right. Okay, so yes, it is the same book. But it must have been like a later publishing or something like that. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the cast. We have, now, let's see, Giancarlo Esposito, Michael Michelle, Tony Lewis, Kelly Thorne, John Seda, Michelle Forbes, Reed Diamond. Reed Diamond was man, I had the hots for him. Reed Diamond was my guy. Kellerman. Ned Beatty. Kyle Secor. Kyle Secor was Tim Bayliss. Fantastic character. His arc in the series is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Melissa Leo. Yaphet Kotto is the lieutenant. Clark Johnson. Andre Brower. Richard Belzer. Do we all remember Richard Belzer? Daniel Baldwin. Like, just top-notch cast. And like I said, it is a crime drama for all of you crimophiles, for people that read all of the real crime books. If you want to get a taste as to what law enforcement is pretty close to being like, check out Homicide: Life on the Street. It's really good. It's just really good. Like, I don't know if it ages well, but it's that good. It's that good. My God. It's so good. Like, wow, it's good. I'm actually thinking about seeing if they have the DVD collection, like treating myself for my birthday because it's that good. It really is good, though. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. In 2007, it was listed as one of Time Magazine's best shows of all time. All time. So good. All right. And there were 7 series, and then there was a movie to wrap it all up. It's just good. Yeah. I'm David Simon, that book is coming home. My birthday's coming up. So I can't buy it for myself, but I can ask somebody to buy it for me. I can't wait till this challenge is over. All right. So that's that question. Homicide: Life on the Street. Woo! Binge that sucker. I don't know if it's available anywhere. It used to be on Bravo before Bravo got all like reality TV and housewifey. They used to show Homicide: Life on the Street a lot because Bravo was an NBC company, and NBC made Homicide: Life on the Street. It was fantastic. Okay. Number 5. What is a BookTube channel whose subscriber count is average but you feel is extraordinary? Well, that is Andrew from It Came From the Page. I love watching his channel. First and foremost, right? I don't have a lot of notifications for a lot of channels because I subscribe to so many of you. His is one that I do. So when I get the notification there's a video up, as soon as I have free time, I'm over there to watch it because I know that I will laugh, that I will have some type of an moment with his cats, and he's going to show me some type of a book that I'm going to write down that I'm going to want to read. But number 1, he makes me laugh. And if you can make me laugh in this life, it's awesome. It's awesome. Go check out his channel. Subscribe. He does a lot of novelizations. He just did a vlog. I have to watch it. I didn't get a chance to yet. He vlogged Garbagus 1.5. He did 10 Cowboy Trash audiobooks. And man, I can't wait to watch it. But his content is really good. He's a really awesome person. He's a nice person. And he needs way more subscribers. So check out It Came From the Page. And that's Andrew. Keep up the good work, Andrew. Next. What's a skill you are average at, but you'd like to become extraordinary? I really don't know. That I'm average at? I'm not a lot of average anything, really. I don't think I am. I mean, fitness, that's not an answer because nobody gets extraordinary with fitness. What's a skill that I'm average at that I want to be extraordinary at? I would love, I'm a very average laundry person. I would like to get extraordinary with my laundry. Does that count? Does that count? That's hard. Like, I can sing. But I really don't want to get extraordinary with that because I think when I sing, it's kind of funny. There's really not much I'm good at. I guess. I don't know. I can't deal with these types of questions because it focuses on me. What's a skill that I'm average at that I like to be extraordinary? Social situations. I suck at social situations. I clam up. If I don't know the people, I clam up and I will just have like chill vibes, like chilly vibes, because I really don't want to be there and I really just want to go home. So maybe that's it. Social networking. That's not online. That's in person. I could probably do way better with that because I'm awkward. All right. Sorry, David. Not a good question for me. Okay, this one's a good one. Number 7, you find a time machine that will take you back in time for one day, but the day you select must be an average day. Where would you go and what would you do to make the trip extraordinary? I want to start crying right now. I have a very unique memory. I can remember stuff that went down in my life to where I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, and it's like crystal clear picture. So when I was 5, I was sitting on our backyard at my parents' house, and it was July 7th, 1977, and I had my transistor radio on. Blondie was on, and I had it up to my ear because I love music. And I remember the sky being... I told you I was going to cry. I remember the sky being so blue and the grass being so green that I said to myself at that young age, you are going to remember this day and this date in this environment for the rest of your life. And I have. I have bottled up that memory. And every July 7th, my best friend sends me a text message. And she's like, 7-7. And it's just, if I could go back to that time when you're so young and you have your whole life ahead of you and you don't have a care in the world and you're not hearing stories of shootings and you're not hearing stories of kids in high schools that are on lockdown and there's no war going on, or you're oblivious to it because you're 5. You're 5. You don't know what's going on in the world. And you're just like, I love music and I love sunshine and I love being outside. That is just the best. And then the topper is that my parents would still be alive. So that's it. So that's the memory. Yeah. And it's not a sad memory. It's a happy memory, but having that feeling and being able to tap into that feeling whenever I want to is just a gift. That's it. It's a gift. So even when I'm having like the worst days in the world I can tap into that feeling and it's going to be okay. So yeah, so that's my story. 777. Blue sky, green grass. Good to be alive. Question number 8. You win a week vacation, but all the popular travel spots are all booked out. Where would you go and what would you do to make the trip extraordinary? It doesn't matter. I could go anywhere. I could go to a cabin. I could go to a state park. I could just go to my local park that my dog loves. And, it doesn't matter. As long as I have time off, that's all that matters, right? I don't have to go anywhere fancy. I don't have to leave my house if I don't want to. I can have the best freaking staycation, and just make all the food that I want to eat and read all the books I want to eat. And if it's summer, I'm going to go outside and get a little sun, have the tunes on, maybe crack a cold one and just relax. I don't have to go anywhere. It's within me, I don't have to go anywhere if I don't want to. I don't have to travel to go to like the prettiest beach or the nicest weather. It's nice. Trust me, I've done it. It's nice. But if all the popular places are booked, I'm all right with it. I'm boring. I'm all right with it. I could just stay home, man. I'm my own vacation. And tag some extraordinary friends. Oh gosh. I don't think any extraordinary friends are going to be watching me at this point since I'm like, so I'm going to go with Flossie from the Grape Jelly Library. I'm going to tag Michael Romeo Talks Books. I'm going to tag, he might tag me. Somebody tagged me in this, I think already. Who else? Let's tag a newbie. Sarah Ann, you're tagged in this. Yeah, and I guess that's it. So just 3. Okay. Flossie, Michael, Sarah Ann, you're tagged. Hope you can do this. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry for being an emotional mess, but like I said, I'm a Pisces baby. We do this a lot. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. I hope my little stories may have triggered some memory for you. If you have a favorite memory, let me know in the comment section down below. And I will see you in my next video, whether it be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now.